When I was a boy, my daddy sat me down and showed me the miracle of compound interest. Put $100 in your savings account, and over time it grows and grows because of daily compounding. And when I started my pick a brick $35 a month scheme, I remembered that lesson in compound interest. Hi, I'm Tom Bray since 1954, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And that's right. Since October, every month I have set aside $35 to apply to pick-a-brick orders on the LEGO website. And my goal was to start to army build both the factions that were retiring in the Lions Knights Castle, but also the new factions that appeared in the Horse Knights Castle, as well as the vending machine set. And that they are, of course, the Horse Knights, the Snake Knights, the Griffin Knights, and the Kraken Knights. So I wanted to show you today how the first 5 months of this program have built up my collection of parts really nicely without me even really thinking about it. They just happened. So let's go month by month and let me show you what I ordered, and then at the end I'll show you everything all at once, and you can just see how slow and steady kind of wins the day here. So the first month was October. I put in an order in October, mostly of the old, and we're talking about Black Falcons, Forestmen, helmets, etc., like that. I was really concerned, and I had heard that those parts were disappearing, and I wanted to grab a bunch of them, as many as I could before they retired. That stayed within the $35 range. That was the idea. So that was October's order. In November, I placed an order for torsos of the Snake and the Horse Knights, and some shields, whatever it was that I could get. So that's October and November. Then in December, I concentrated on squads. And then for my January order, there's no record of it listed in my past orders on Lego.com in my account. And that was due to a glitch that I reported here earlier that LEGO knew about. Whether or not they fixed it or not, I don't know. So I'm not sure exactly when I placed that, but it was sometime in January. It took a while for those parts to get to me. But I was pleasantly surprised, as you'll recall, when I had ordered 10 of the Kraken Knights, including their headpieces, their helmets. So that took care of getting a bunch of Kraken Knights. So they were standard parts at that point. A lot of these parts have disappeared, by the way, off of Pick-a-Brick by this point, and there's no telling when they'll be back. But I managed to get them, and I'm really excited that they came. So that was January's order. And then in February, the last order I put in, mainly concentrated on Snake Knights. So I loved them once I got a hold of them and looked at them. And I put in an order of 10 immediately. So we're kind of up to date. I have yet to put in an order for March. Like I said, a lot of them have disappeared, and that's kind of frustrating, but that's the way it goes with Pick-a-Brick. You just kind of have to wait, and I'm sure they'll be back in stock. What I really want more of is Griffin Knights. At this point, I can't get them, so I have to be happy with the few that I have. But I want to show you now all together, just in one big pile, kind of what it looks like when you put your mind to something, and the miracle of compounding, where each month $35 order is put in with Pick-a-Brick, and it just accumulates over time. So this is just 5 months, not even half a year. So here they are, and as you can see, there's a wide variety of factions. There's some old factions, and as well as these new factions that I can use for army building. So I'm really thrilled about it. And also some weapons and some helmets, which I decided I needed to grab while I could, because you never know when they're going to disappear, especially with castles retiring. So that's what it looks like, and I'm really, really thrilled at the results of this experiment. And I'm wondering about your experience. Have you adapted to your own needs this $35 a month plan, or basically a minimum plan every few months or whenever you do it of just ordering from Pick-a-Brick? I'd like to hear what your results have been since I brought this up back in October. Whether you've accumulated the start to your army building, please leave your thoughts in the comments. I always learn so much from you, and I'm thrilled to hear from you. Thanks again for your support. Just so you know, we're going gangbusters on our Dungeons and Dragons build, my son and I, and we hope to have it built by next week, and we can show you the end result at that point and give you a report. But until then, keep building your Lego kingdom one brick at a time. Take care.